Hofstra women's basketball head coach Krista Kilburn-Staveski following a 58-47 loss to Drexel. Coach, your overall thoughts on today?
Me and Denise keep saying this every time we keep playing each other. We're setting basketball back about 200 years because it ends up just being such a chess match. And I mean, obviously I've been friends with Denise for a bazillion years and just respect the heck out of what she does. And we always get, geared up playing whoever we play, but we certainly love to battle against them. And I just felt like now twice when we played them, we haven't given ourselves a fair shot in the first half. And I good grief, but I always give all the credit to Denise in the world, but she was the first to say that, we were self-destructing, and we go 4 for 23 in the first half, and they're 12 for 26. And you guys witnessed it. Yeah, there was maybe 1 or 2 contested shots, but the rest of them were some point blanks. And, that mental aspect is a tough one, and I've talked about discipline and mental approach for forever. But the last 2 weeks, it's all been about, motivation can get you going, but your discipline makes you grow. And, you guys got all the physical attributes. It's just the mental approach to the game. And it's just kind of where we are, right now. Just mentally, you witness it. You didn't see our true self. You saw what we played on Friday, and then, we didn't turn around and consistently, do that again today. So that part is disappointing for the team because it makes it difficult to coach, right? Because, you know how bad they're not canning something. They want to win beyond life itself. It's just very frustrating to kind of have to experience that.
Speaking of some of the mental aspects of the game, like you were saying, after a first quarter like that, how is your team able to sort of keep focused, keep a positive mindset looking forward? Because after that first quarter, you guys did bounce back towards the end of the second quarter and had a great second half.
Well, that's the beauty of sports, right? You don't want to be cliche this year, but that is the absolute beauty of what sports teaches these young kids, and they are kids. Even though they think they're grown, but they're still kids. That's what you love about sports. It's like you get to be at the weakest moment of your life. You could be at the lowest point, but you can rally back. Actually, I watched Notre Dame and Tennessee. Notre Dame scored 35-10 in one quarter and came back. So those are bizarre moments, but you don't want to live that line. But that's the beauty of absolute sports. So people like Alexis Davis today, Sandra Karsten, even Micaiah in her few minutes that she was in. But that lineup. Really helped. Obviously they cut it. It was 26-12 coming in at half. That doesn't sound whopping, but that put us in a position that obviously we can compete in the second half compared to what it was. So, but that, that's what sports teaches you. And we needed to have a bench today, to try to help us. And I think we did have a bench today. It was just unfortunate we didn't get production out of our post today. And they've been heroes. You don't kill anybody. You don't kill your quarterback. You don't kill your post when they played some of the most outstanding games they've had to battle, and then you get a little bit more of a chess match game for our post in this one where they're guarding more guard-like and things are a little bit more trickier. It's two different games from Friday to Sunday, but but that's why we have a team to try to pick each other up, and we just couldn't pick it up enough.
What specifically makes that team so hard to score against, and what did you really adjust in the second half that made it easier for you guys?
This time I can't tell you, right? Usually I can tell you the amoeba, and they swarm in, and they do a good job of showing angles and then taking them away. We were attacking aggressively in the start, but I think and that was kind of one of our game plans. But it was interesting though. Sometimes we were attacking, and then we were giving up actually a pretty good shot. As the quarter went along, we were almost like over attacking sometimes and missed up like a shot. Lex had a 3 at the top. There was some chance that Boogs could have taken a shot. I've always telling Liv to try to take one. But so that I talked about that a little bit at halftime. I said I didn't think I would be saying this because when we played them at Drexel, they pushed us out higher. We were shooting shots at the end of the shot clock, and we were 0 for 13 or 1 for 13 in the first half at Drexel. So a tell of 2 absolutely different games. So what do you say? You can't draw a play up that can get you the amount of layups and little bitty short jumpers, that we, didn't make. What did we? I don't want to know what we shot. I can't even believe we got into the 30s because I don't have my glasses on. So 36, that's higher than I thought. I think we shot 22 at their place, 22 or 27. So so at the half we, had a sense of life. Carson and that group and Lex, pulled us up a little bit. We still didn't start off blazing in the third quarter as you saw, but then we settled in. Aliana hit some buckets for us at times. Nay got herself going again, more so in the third, like in the fourth. So But it was just and obviously Lex Carson and the crew, and Liv didn't get as many touches that I'd like for her to have gotten. They know her, but that doesn't matter. She still opens up for everybody else because they're going to respect her shot.